Ka Pakistan ka ha ban Pyndem no ha jing khon ba India harin ba kam Sngew la Shan Shuh harin ba sipai ki swal ba ki tup ki man ki bra pen kre na hasoin ba harang keu ki atrol yar na ka jing syak khruit hak India. Ha ba kren ska ba kebor man ta ka jan match potrik jemang aja pesan ki ha sipai ki India kan tubu air komodur dan pinai ka kolonel ka Sofia Qureshi ka wing commander ka Bomika Singh ki ong ba hagini kendiat sengi ka Pakistan ka apa syang ban sa priang lagi kubur lamler ba ka pen Khyndew ya ki jet ka India ka jing penjot ya ki dam spy Suin ka India handai ha ka jing Shah ka dei ke batok sudah ka jing keno ka Pakistan bagi spy ka India ke penprai ki mor seru ka dei ke belamle sudah nama bagi spy India ki burom ya borok ki jet niam bat kam don keno keno ka jing temu penjot ki jaka mani jo keno keno kan niam bat ka jing telbom ka dei tang ya ki ketem yang ki leno hak hindiat sengi ka Pakistan ka adu bat julo bun hak yang kitet ma hak Khyndew bat ki bat kam ru asoi dai ni nak ni kada ko jing juro keradar bat kalong kumba pen kria ya ubut lum jing tip jang Pakistan haru baka warna jing ek wasir kai kategori kani ke jing keduk mau yang ka pelong ya uhe supaya ke Pakistan ban phun kerki ya uhe supaya ke India dan sange nak mado aja ke nyaset nadu mentaka jan mit ki spio tarik jemang aja pesan haka juga pol presiden ke Amerika Donald Trump mau tho haka social media page jong haka X balemba ke jing tuklar ke Amerika penyekren penyesuk igi he soka India buat ke Pakistan ke jing senge ya set ke ulang.
As the Foreign Secretary has said, you're aware there's an understanding that has been reached to stop all military activities at sea, on the air, and on the land. The Indian Navy, Indian Army, and the Indian Air Force have been instructed to adhere to this understanding. Since the tragic events at Pahalgam, you're aware that our responses have been measured and very responsible. Details of these have been shared with you over the past few days through our various press briefings. What has also happened is that there is a significant amount of misinformation that is being undertaken from the other side. And as a professional military organization, we thought it is also our duty to dispel those misinformation aspects, as also state the facts of the case as they stand.
So several attempts were made by Pakistan on spreading a misinformation campaign, as we have seen for the last few days. There were attempts made to say that our S-400 at a northern base was destroyed, which was completely false, and that it was destroyed by a JF-17. It was a false information. Also, that the BrahMos installation was attacked and it was destroyed was false. The destruction of airfields at Srinagar, Jammu, Pathankot, Bhuj, Nalia, etc. was also a false claim. The forward ammunition dump at Chandigarh and Beas are also fit and fine, and we showed you these in the photographs in the morning briefing today. Also, there was a certain different way of miscampaign that Pakistan conducted by its press conferences, which was conducted in a manner which were completely misleading and devoid of facts. Pakistan has been spreading fabricated allegations that the Indian armed forces have targeted mosques. Let us make this very clear here that India is a secular nation and the Indian armed forces are a reflection of our constitutional values. We hold every place of worship of all faiths in the highest regard. Our operations have been aimed exclusively at terrorist camps and facilities being used for anti-India activities. No religious sites, I repeat, no religious sites have been targeted by the Indian Armed Forces. Over the past few days, as we have seen, Pakistan all has suffered very heavy and unsustainable losses after it has given us an unprovoked attack on our installations. It has suffered losses in both land and air. There has been an extensive damage to the crucial Pakistani air bases like Sngew, Sargodha, Jacobabad, and Olari. In addition, a loss of AD weapon system and radars across the line of control, extensive and precise damage to military infrastructure and command control centers morale.
In conclusion, let me reiterate that whilst we will be adhering to the understanding that has been reached today, that is the Indian Army, the Indian Navy, and the Indian Air Force, we remain fully prepared and ever vigilant and committed to defending the sovereignty and integrity of the motherland. Every misadventure by Pakistan has been met with strength, and every future escalation will invite a decisive response. We remain fully operationally ready to launch whatever operations may be required in defense of the nation. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.